Hey y'all, I'm James Wright and welcome to the Pacific Northwest Tool Collectors Tailgate. And this is something that happens once every 2 years. So people in the West Coast actually have, similar to what we have with the Midwest Tool Collectors, but rather than being on Thursday, it's on the Friday. And so we're going to take you through this and actually show you what all is for sale and some of the fun things that you can expect 2 years from now when it happens again. So on Friday it's outside, and then on Saturday we go inside, and so there's often different tools for sale at each one, so you can get different things. A lot of times outside is a little bit better deals, a little bit poorer quality, so more for the user. But we're going to do a walkthrough. You can see how this is one aisle here, both sides, and then there's another aisle over there. And a lot of cool things. I've already spent some money, and I'm probably going to spend some more. So let's actually start walking through this, and if you guys see anything you want me to stop and take a look at, let me know. If you have any questions, let me know, and we'll go through this. Do this. Hey, we got some people in here already. Joel, Jack, good to see you. Let me flip this camera around and show you. So, I have a single bevel broad like this. I want to put a handle on here soon. That one's going to be fun one. Hoping to do some more timber framing this next year. Possibly building some really cool things with timber framing, so keep your eyes open for that. Winchester, when they didn't only make guns. Good morning, Tom. How's it going? Oh, this is cool. If you grab it, but the handle on this swings side to side, so if you're running right up against a board, you can get your knuckles out of the way. That one's on my list for one of these days. And then there's one of these side guides for sale over there I was thinking about getting. Yes, rabbit scraper. There's the term I was looking for. Oh, beautiful. Seeing a lot of champions out here. You don't see them much.
Wire pull.
Ah, okay, so the wire can actually feed through and clamp down on it like a chuck.
Open it up. They put the wire in and closes it.
Oh, that is cool.
It's just handling.
You're live on YouTube.
Yeah. Whether you need it or not.
Yeah.
I forgot to ask you.
Howdy. Okay, let's see. Ooh, oh, here we go. This is a one-arm cross-cut saw, so you can set it up. So with one arm you can pull a lever and it cuts across. There's actually one set up over there. I've seen several of them here. Apparently in the west out here, people do a lot more log cutting. I don't know. Let's see, what do we got in here? Oh, check out that chuck. That is cool. Levels, hatchets, mallets. What are you saying? I have a nice chest? Let's see, what do we got over here? We're kind of on the slower side. There's less things. Oh, check this out. I want to make this, and they have the knickers on the other side that are dovetailed in, so you can drive them in and then sharpen it so it's just nicking out a little ways for coming up tight on a shoulder but cross grain. I want to do a wooden body with those sometime and actually make that. That'll be a fun video. Tools, tool books. Ooh, here's a fun table. Box of saws. I'm seeing a lot of planes that we don't see as much. Ooh, a Stanley scrub. I want to get one of these days. It's much thinner than normal. No bells and whistles. The blade is hammer adjusted. Really, really simple, but for a scrub plane, it is great. Stanley number 40. Rather than turning a number 5 into a scrub plane. Anybody want a Spokeshave? Let's see what we got over here. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. That's interesting. metal body, big old wooden sole, and there's a screw here. I'm wondering what that's for. I want to find out more information on this plane. This is interesting. That is really cool. I'm gonna have to look that up later. Huh. Wooden sole, metal body. That's cool. Ooh, beautiful infill. Another infill. Another infill. Alright, let's come around here.
When I fell asleep, I was waiting to make a few phone calls. Then I woke up and I felt bad.
Shooting board plane. There's a low angle over there. What city? This is in Portland. Portland, Oregon. And, oh, plane irons. I actually have to come back and dig through these. I didn't see these earlier. I need one for a number 7. Got to replace an iron on. So you're looking for any parts? It's a good place for them. Be careful those frogs don't hop away. Ooh. Well, that's cool. Always finding new things. Ooh, sheaves. I might have to dig through these. I need one. Okay. I don't know if anyone here can handle this. I've got a video coming out soon making a handle for a hatchet head that I was recently given. Hello from Australia. Long ways. I only flew, what, 2,500 miles to get to this one. Australia would be a bit farther. Oh, that is gorgeous. Look at that little sucker. Infill shoulder plane. That is beautiful. That is really cool.
So you stayed in camp or you stayed in?
No, we I got a brother in Brisbane Banks. Okay, we'll go see a couple.
Oh, is that right?
Well, that's a cool little hatchet.
Yeah.
Maybe I can.
It's always interesting what pops out to me, and then I'll walk through it again, and I'll see something completely different, and then I'll walk through it again, and I'll see something else completely different. Anvil, post drill, hi from the UK. Pick up a number 6 hand plane. This will open up. Are you still buying stuff for people? If you are a member of the Pacific Northwest and can't make it, then I can buy it for you. But if you're not a member, then I can't buy it for you. Yes, welcome to Oregon. Thank you, Greg. Yeah, here's the saw I was telling you about earlier that was all folded up. And it's one man, so one man can pull that, and you can move the blade in and out with that, and it will then cut down on your log. Make a wooden canteen. I do want to get into doing some coopering work. That'd be kind of fun. Oh, beautiful infill. I could stare at infills all day. I'm also looking for probably sometime. I might today pick up one of those. The fence swings around so you can do tongue and groove with the same plane. That'll be a fun video to put out. Yes, love the infill. Saws, little rules. Ooh, Veritas. Ooh, nice. That one's on my list. A side rabbit plane. This is actually will let you get the side walls of the rabbit without hitting the bottom of it. And this one hits the double iron. Sometimes they come in a pair, so you can do one for one side, one for the other side. That's pretty. Howdy.
You interested in any, huh?
Not right now, but I might be a little later. I'm doing a live video right now and showing everyone what they're missing if they're not here.
Oh, cool.
Trying to get people to come next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're not here today, you have to wait another 2 years for one of these big ones out on the West Coast. They do have local ones that are a little smaller, so if you want to look those up, Google Pacific Northwest Tool Collectors, and you can come out for these. A lot of fun. Let's see what we got here. The Stanley 55 Spokeshave. Check these out, he engraved them. That's pretty. Oh. brass. That is gorgeous. YouTube Live. Yeah. Trying to spread the word about the Pacific Northwest.
That's cool.
Oh, wow, check that out. That is pretty. Okay, so that's one line all the way up now. Let's go do another line. Oh, okay, here's something cool. This is happy. Check this out. Okay, remove these out of the way. Whaleback saw. And a real one. Let's see, he is $565 on it. And you can see this, the teeth are huge out here. Like, it's about 1.25 inches from tooth to tooth. And then you come all the way down here, they're about 3/8 from tooth to tooth. You can see the last little bit broke off here. But this is really cool. The weld on this is, it's like the sawtooth pattern that goes together and then forge welded back together. Absolutely gorgeous. That is beautiful. So that
Talking to yourself.
yeah. Now going live. Were you in I? Yeah, I was sorry. I was talking about
In Nashua?
no, in Iowa, in Illinois
Yeah.
last month, Garfield Farms. So I saw the saw there, and I was like, oh, I've seen that saw.
2 of them. Whoa.
Yeah, you don't come across those often, but wow. Oh, check out that skew. Low angle skew. That's pretty. Oh man, little brass planes. Yeah, those are cool. Ooh, here we go. Is that? No, it's not the same one. I'm looking for one like what I have. Is that saw for cutting whale blubber? Yeah, yeah. Now the whaleback saw is the Japanese version of Japanese equivalent of a frame saw, kind of. It's for cutting big logs and making them smaller, more manageable. If you want to see a video on it, Chop with Chris actually has a couple times where he uses his. Really cool saw. A lot of fun history there. Yeah, everything here is for sale. Some of it costs a lot, but some of it is really hard to find. Let's see what we got over here.
What is it?
Got caught up with him.
Yeah?
With all your
Type 1.
Oh, check out that joiner's mallet.
Oh, yeah.
Holy cow, that thing's heavy.
Yep. Yep.
I'd love to find out what wood that is. That is really heavy.
Every day's a gift, isn't it?
Oh, check out that grain pattern. That's the wood grain. That's not carving. That's switchback. That's gotta be some South American wood. That's cool. Really, really heavy. I mean, that's like that is equivalent to a block of aluminum.
I'll be there for the evening.
Woo! Rosewood plane. Wow. I mean, just for the block of rosewood, $60. That ain't bad.
I didn't.
Ooh, Wilton Vice. I'm thinking about buying this slick. $80. It's like a 3-foot long handle, about 10 inches of iron. Beautiful slick. $80. I might come and get you this. That Wilton nose is gorgeous. You don't come across those all that often.
No.
Not in such good condition, at least. Let's see, $20 for anything in the box. Let's see, $1 for anything in the box. $5. $10. $15 for a joiner. That's a number 7 joiner. $15. Anyone want it?
And I've also seen.
Let's see what we got over here.
Which are not
Chisels.
derricks. They're generally made by pattern makers for pattern.
Ooh,
And
that's
they're like
a
the
nice
big
little block
square,
plane.
but it's much larger size.
Oh wow,
A lot of times.
a mercury thermometer.
huge pieces, so you need to get it in.
Oh, barometer, not thermometer.
That's not me.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't even know.
That
they
is
made it
cool.
that big. I mean,
Yeah,
never-
yeah. I just think it's a
Is in. Ooh, TJ, how's it going, man? Mercury barometer. That is really cool.
And there's a possibility to come up with some he was
Files?
bring some other stuff out,
Ooh, check this out.
but it was taking it
German plane with the tongue and groove sole. That is pretty. $200 with the box. That's cool. Oh, another little Wilton. Stanley 55 in the box. I want that barometer. Yeah. Toolbox. Another toolbox. Ooh. Yeah, he said he'll sell you the van for the right price.
Van's got some experience. It's 391,000 miles.
391,000? Wow.
Remanufactured engine, 50,000 miles ago.
Wow, that's.
It's,
Oh, check out those old 71s. That's pretty.
it's the three first types.
That is. Haven't seen one of those in a while.
The van is my best tool.
Yes. Looks like a shop too. Looks like a shop too.
Well, sometimes I sell on the road. Every couple of weeks I sell shipwrights.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 4 times.
Okay. So, let's see what we got over here. $45. That's a good deal. That's actually a pretty good deal. In North Carolina, there's actually one in a week or two. Yeah, look up Midwest Tool Collectors. There's actually a couple in North Carolina. Huh. I'm guessing that's for shoes? No, that's gotta be something different. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, check out this. A float that you can actually, it's a frame. I purchased one of these at the Midwest Tool Collectors meet last time. But it's a frame so you can put a float on here, put a curve into it, and use it basically just like a plane, but with a float. Really nice clean surface when you're done with it. Now, if there's anything you guys want me to stop and take a closer look at, let me know. Oh, no, that's a beautiful bird. That is cool. Here's a number one. The only one I've seen at this show. Pretty. Is that a number one nub?
Yeah, it's the original,
Nice.
but it has a it had a hairline, so I just
Ah,
replaced it, put another one on there.
awesome. Wood by Wright. I wish was. Yes. Yeah, and here's the interesting ruler we were talking about. That don't know what the scales are quite for. It's kind of interesting because it's, you know, 1 or A, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and they get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller until you're up here 108, 120, 132, 144. I don't know. Even board feet doesn't accelerate like that. So if any of you know, let me know. Ooh, fun box. Looks like September 22nd in Raleigh. Yeah, that was one I wanted to get to, and that is one of the biggest local shows. I would love to get out to that one. Just wasn't able to make it this year because I've got other things going on. Yeah, it's a slide rule, but what particularly for is unknown. Ooh, big brass bell.
Sounds good too.
Oh, there's a big draw knife.
Yeah.
Check that out.
It has a really nice sound. There it is.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Do that for calling the kids in, yeah.
Yeah. We had the kind that went around with a steel rod. My mother.
Big old
always
pitch
called
sticker.
it, 'cause we'd be out in the stables or the barns or in the South 40.
Okay. I have one at my
Chisels.
It's not
Lots of chisels.
complicated, It's bigger than that. So it's kind of in the middle. But I have a little bracket right next to the front door. And
Anyone need a porthole?
gauge who's up my door.
I want to get one of these sometime.
You're gonna be okay.
45
And if
degree.
it just kind of
It's on my list. I haven't found one that the price will fit me right now.
These people. It's like if their name doesn't come
Whoop.
up on my cell phone.
It's a hammer.
I need to talk to them.
Oh no, that's terrible. 'Cause
I have a bell.
Find the area. Circle.
It is.
Where is he right now? Right now I am in I'm in Portland, Oregon, at the Pacific Northwest Tool Collectors. Happens every 2 years. So this is the West Coast version of the Midwest Tool Collectors National Meet, except for this only happens every 2 years, whereas the Midwest Tool Collectors happens twice a year for the national meet. And then the Pacific Northwest also has local meets that are slightly smaller, but more often. So definitely look them up. Let's see if I'm missing anything here. Everyone needs a porthole, yes. Is that a dowel maker? I don't see where dowel maker. You want to be live? What's that? Not yet. Well, I purchased a couple things, but nothing major. I'm doing my live, and then I'll go back to. It's a little smaller than the Midwest. Prices are a little bit more, but that's the West Coast. Oh, I know those pig stickers are cool. Morrison chisel, huge. Hey, a pink saw set. That is cool. Oop, I missed a comment. Thing with the holes in it. I don't know what you're talking about, the thing with the holes in it.
So here's what I gotta find for somebody to see that you don't
What
know
is this?
stuff that I do.
Stereo Astra doweling plate. Oh, a doweling plate. Yeah, so you can drive your dowels through there and get the corrugation on them. Oh, this is. I don't know what that is.
I gotta find one of these.
What's that? Have you looked over the boxes over there?
I don't know enough to. I did dig through them. Apparently, he says it's front to back.
I'm gonna finish up this live.
Okay.
Let's see what we got over here. Ooh, check out these brass marking gauges.
Okay, what's the name?
That is cool. Brass bars. Yeah, sorry, Summer. I know, I'm jealous too. Yeah, well, they're all over the United States. You just got to know where to look for it. I'm hoping to do a map. One of the things I want to do is actually create a map, an interactive map that has locations of tools for sale all across the United States and the world, so that people can get an idea of what is happening close to them. Because a lot of times these are happening around you, but you don't know about them, and it's just hard to get the word out. So I'm hoping to have that, create that one here soon, and possibly do a video actually showing where all these locations are at. So if you're interested in that, let me know. Let's see what we got over here. Oh yeah, check out this. You're saying 2Ks is the earlier version and 1K is the These 2Ks were made by Stanley.
Got like,
One was made by Union, I think you said.
well over 100 number 2s.
Wow. I probably have maybe 30 of them.
Yeah, I bought a number 2 tape.
Stanley Everlasting Chisels. Full set for 470 bucks. That is not a bad deal. These are interesting because the steel from this goes all the way through and there's a steel cap on the end. So when you strike the cap, you're actually striking the same steel that the cutter's on. So they're tang and a socket chisel all in one.
Bedrock and bedrock 2 feet.
But they
Okay, let's see what we got over here. Almost done with the second plate. Ooh! 15 bucks. Well, no, that's not a bad idea. 15 bucks for a joiner. Actually, James, you're doing great. Yeah, well, there are events like this around the world in other places, and I'd like to actually show them not just in the United States, but everywhere. 25 bucks for that one. Because I've been told of one that's like this in Germany. I know that there's at least one in the UK. I have been told of one in Is it Argentina? It was in South America somewhere. I can't remember which country. A shuttle. I don't know of any in Asia, though. That would be an interesting one, although I'm sure there are. There's a lot of Chinese and Japanese tool history. Smoker. Okay. Bullet collection. Check out that box, though. That is cool. It's got drawers on the bottom. Ooh. Chisel sets for sale.
Just to finish out the set.
Oh, check these out. Let's see, 5. Ooh, a rack. Yeah, I don't know of anything in a rack. I don't know. Maybe you should start one then. Using the bag tags. So let's see, 50 bucks for a set of carving chisels.
I don't want all these.
There's actually some really good prices on these carving chisels. That's a nice set. Huh.
New issue now?
I've been
Punches.
keeping track of the publisher, and they called me.
If you come across any decent routers or a good number 4, yeah. Number 4, there's several here under 20 bucks. Yeah. Good deals on chisels here. So I was looking at this. I want to get a bowl gouge. It's not quite a bowl gouge, but I can make it work.
Yeah. Well, thank you. But it seems to have expanded.
Is the meetup for members? Yes, you have to be a member to buy things here. That way they can get around taxes and other guidelines. And most of these groups you have to be a member to buy at, but they're like 25 bucks a year. So I'm a member of the Midwest Tool Collectors, the Pacific Northwest Tool Collectors, and the Colorado Tool Collectors, I think is the other one, or the Rocky Mountain Tool Collectors. And so yeah, even though I don't normally go to the meets, they often have a lot of other things that make it well worth becoming a member. Check out these braces. These are all dedicated spoon bit braces. So these actually have a spoon shape that will drill a round hole. But each one of these braces have it locked in there, so that brace does that diameter bit. That is really cool. Well, the Midwest Tool Collectors actually have several meets down south. They have one in Georgia in February. There's one in Alabama. So the Midwest Tool Collectors is kind of a wide thing because it's like everything from the Rockies east. There's even one in Texas, a Midwest Tool Collectors meet in Texas coming up in October, and I'm going to be down for that one. So most anywhere in the Midwest, in the United States, east of the Rockies, is Midwest Tool Collectors. There's a group there. So yeah, definitely look them up. So let's see what we got up here. Hey!
I'm James as well. Sorry,
Oh,
I watch
hey.
your channel all
You
the
wanna
time.
go live?
Sure.
Hey, here's another James.
Hi. And I dragged my kids along with me.
Hey!
Say hi.
Good way to start them out.
Do you remember watching him yesterday?
Cool. Well, I'll catch up with you in a bit.
Yeah. Hey, have fun. Thank you. Good to see you.
Yeah, spoon baits actually are really nice. I want to get a set of those and show them off.
This guy buy one of these planes. I have one on my display.
Let's see, what else we got here? Old sockets. Hatchets. Yeah, there's a reason that people are willing to drive 5, 10, 15, 20 hours to get one of these, because it's well worth it. There's always something that's like, oh, yes, I've got to have that. Oh, check out these rifflers. Tiny, tiny little rifflers. Ooh, focus. Those are cool. Yeah, there's been several tap and die sets here. Full set of augers. Another Stanley 40. Yeah, here's some of those swing arm tongue and groove planes. That is high on my list to get one of these days. There's your meat grinder. Chisels. Stanley 80. Slicks. Rasps. There was one here I just wanted to show off. Oh yeah, this is a beast. Huge, huge, huge rasp. Hand stitched. Gorgeous. I was thinking about getting that. I don't know if I can fit it in my bag to take back though. Then we've got these. This is just incredibly cool bowl gouge. Not quite what I'm looking for. That one's cool. Yeah, take it in your carry-on. I'm gonna put this in my carry-on. That might make some interesting conversations with TSA. Let's see, what else we got here? Wooden Spokeshaves, regular Spokeshaves, saw sets. Ooh, tinning anvils, tinners. That's kind of cool with the long shaft. Some more slicks. That's actually a really nice slick. That is one seriously slick. Scale rule. I've got a collection of those. All right, let's see what we got over here. Oh, there's a bunch of people standing over here, so that usually means there's something cool to take a look at. Maybe you could come up with a set of lists for people to take with them to a show. That candy store is almost overwhelming. Yes. Ooh,
He has this.
Chisels.
Somebody came in and says, "Can I have
Anyone want a workbench?
a big beater drill?" You don't have to worry. And he says, "No." And he says, "Well, what do you need it for?"
Wow.
They said they're going to make a
Nice
drill,
collection.
a wooden drill, it's like 6 feet long. It's all the
Okay. Anytime you see boxes like this, it usually means either great tools or great prices. Rarely do you get both, but oh, check these out. These are molding planes, but I love the design on these. A smaller block body, and then a pushing back on here.
I'm going to make another one.
That is just really cool. Got this raised button up on front.
And I'm going to start making stuff like that to sell. So, that's best in the rest.
A full set.
It's my intention to
That's
come
cool.
with, yeah.
Here's an old Japanese saw. Seen better days. Draw knives, planes. Oh, here, I'll show you this back here. This is cool. This is infills. Everybody likes infills. Beautiful. I want to make one here soon. It'd be a cool video to do one with a brass side and stainless steel body, dovetail fills. Oh wow, those are pretty. Oop. There we go, Stanleys, more Stanleys. Focus, there we go. Blocks for turning. Let's see what we've got over here. Ooh, dowel makers.
I don't know what
Ripping
that's
weeds out.
really weird. That is really weird.
Oh, check out this drill. See that?
Handle's not the greatest.
That's an interesting drill. Tiny little bit here.
The
fastening system is spectacular.
Oh,
I think it's English.
low angle shooting board. Mitre plane.
Tobacco or something, isn't it?
That's pretty.
Tobacco?
Focus.
I don't know.
No idea.
Spokeshaves.
Is it yours?
No, it's a chop.
More Spokeshaves.
Just ask me.
More Spokeshaves. More Spokeshaves. If you can't find a Spokeshave here, then you can't find a Spokeshave.
I can feel my bones.
Mallets. Wooden bodies. German horns. Oh, here's another one of those tooth bodies. Well, that's kind of an interesting idea. Decorative saw and decorative screws as your button. Yeah, Spokeshave really is kind of a it's an addictive tool. You get that in someone's hand and they're set for life. Here's some more mitre planes. Oh, that is gorgeous. Wow, that's beautiful. That is pretty. Brass version. Let's see what we got back here. Levels.
Well, when I went,
Oh
I
wow.
left my bag in the car.
Look at that little thing. Here, my hand for reference in the size. It's only like 1.25 inches wide. You ought to buy some small but cool and oddly unnecessary expensive. Yes. Stanley 45. Slick side hatchet, panel gauges, handles. Ooh, oh, a saw handle. I might have to pick one of those up. Think about it. I'm going to be coming back through here when I'm done with the live, and I'm probably going to go spend more money than I should. I've been through it a few times and seen a few things that are like, oh yes, I should come back and get that. Let's see. Number 8. Number 7. Purdy. Wish I had one of those when I was doing my floor. It made the scraping a lot easier.
You know, that shit goes. You know, I used to have CRNs.
Let's see what we got over here. Ice saw. Another big vise. Oh, that's a pretty anvil. Oh, this axe handle, I love this with the octagonal shape. I mean, if you know me, you know I like chamfers. And that is, wow, way out of focus. Don't know where that went. There we go. That's beautiful. I like how it goes from octagon to round. That's pretty. The feel of an octagon in the hand is surprisingly comfortable. Angle finder. So you can use this as a level and then slide this back and forth to find out what the angle is on your wall. That's one big brace. Carving chisels. This whole roll for 170 bucks, 175.
Nice town.
27 chisels, 270 bucks, 10 bucks a piece. Whole box. Get yourself off to the good carving start and get them all at one time.
Good luck with that.
Oh. Oh, those are pretty.
Enjoy it. Yeah, you know, it takes a bit of reading.
Oh, that is cool.
And you jump around a little bit, but if you spend some time.
I don't have a big set of gouges. I would like to get them. Maybe I'll get these.
Why you strike it.
Marking gauges, mortise and gauges.
You strike it. And sometimes you run them in kind of line, other times you run them in a circle, depending on what you're trying to.
Axe heads.
Out on the plate.
This is some great prices. 15 bucks.
Trial and error and doing it because it's just
Axes on a handle.
not done much anymore. Some of the old boys.
Yeah, it's hard to walk away with the money you arrived with. Fisher Saw Filer's Anvil. A Saw Filer's Anvil. I've never heard of a Saw Filer's Anvil. I've got to look that up and get some more information on it. That's kind of cool. That is really cool. How do you get the stuff you're... Yeah, well, that's the problem. Everything I buy today, I have to make sure it fits in my luggage. So... I can't buy anything big. I have a slick over there I want to buy, but it's 4 foot long. And can't get that home. I was hoping to find a bowl ads today. Oddly, I only have one gouge. It's 10 or 12 mil. Wow, that's a big beast. There's a meet like this in the UK. I'd like to get some information on it, but I'm going to be out there for Makers Central, and I'd like to see if I can get more information about other places in this, because there are a lot of people. I get people in the UK all the time saying there's no place out here to buy tools. There's no place out here to buy tools, but there are a couple people I know of who make their living by going to the UK, buying tools, bringing them back to the US and selling them. So I think there's sources to buy them, it's just you have to find them. So hoping to get that information and let more people know where they can find tools. But here, let's keep going. Actually, I think that's about it. That was our third side. So here we've got, RC motors. That brings back a lot of memories. My dad and I made a lot of RC planes growing up. So, I think, let me flip this around. I think that is about it. We went through all of this and it was a lot of fun. So tomorrow, as long as my internet strength is strong enough, I'm going to do this inside. But inside, I don't know if it will be strong enough to have a good signal. So hopefully we will. So I'm going to answer a few of these last minute questions. Just hearing the... Yeah, there's a crazy amount of great information. That's one of the reasons why I love coming to these, is there's so many people who really know what they're talking about, and you can kind of pick their brain and say, why did they do this? And you get a lot of good information. Yeah, and there's a big auction that happens here. The Pacific Northwest tool collectors have a lot of the reason that they come here is for the tool auction. So that is fun one. Fisher Norris Museum. Huh. You know, it would be very easy to have one of your many friends in PDX that would ship something. Yeah, I mean, I could ship something out, but a lot of times you're talking about a lot of steel and that gets heavy, but shipping is often cheaper than trying to find it. Just stopping to say hi. Hey. Cool. I think that about does it. So I am going to go and buy a few things, and we will see you all around. So if you have any questions, feel free to send me an email. But that's about it for today. So until next time, have a wonderful day.